Hello and welcome to D&D 40K. Today we will be talking about our progress so far. Everyone here is entering in on a already started campaign. This is a new system that we're using to make this all work because we all love 40K, and for the most part D&D and 40K don't go along very well. So we've made some manipulations to the rules, and we've pretty much gone on the fly for a lot of it. I try my best to keep everything balanced. As long as we're going along here, I'm more than happy to read your comments if you see something that would help, something that is currently hindering, or anything such as that. I'd be more than happy to hear your recommendations. Alright, we first started here with our little ship. We had a ship right about here. The entire crew all came in separately. They had no real idea of what was going on as far as what it was. We kind of play it off the rogue trader thing. They're ship salvagers. Some of them are freedom fighters. Some of them are just people on the run. We have a large plethora of different things. We even have a tyrannid, an intelligent tyrannid, that can basically communicate with most everybody else. He does have disadvantages when it comes to things in human cities. All right. After this, the ship that came out of the warp was abandoned. Lovely warp entities floating about. They had to fight their way through that. They eventually got to their main goal, fought the boss, quote unquote. They then proceeded to take what is, in fact, one of the lost gene seeds. This is where their epic tale will start. After that, their individual ships, having been blown up by a chaos warship, ripping out of space, coming after the same thing. Because who wouldn't want a whole new gene seed? After that, the crew started their rather busted route to get back to Striga. Here. On the way, they had a little offshoot here. We lost a player for a day. You'll see this happen more often than once or twice, where they fought a little. Well, they didn't fight. They ran into a spaceship that, for the most part, was overrun by orcs. We were also testing orc mechanics during that. The belief systems, where if they believe it, in fact happens. So it adds a bit of a dynamic to the game where it allows us to take just shooting and, things of that nature, the normal diplomacy in the good old 40K here. It takes it from that to allowing you to speak to orcs in combat even. We tested that out. I don't know whether or not that will stay, but if they are slightly out of combat, say they know there's a ambush coming up or something to that degree because of good rolls, they can actually yell out to the orcs on the other side saying the traps that they have set have been turned against them. And then they roll on their end for persuasion, and the orc will roll for both the persuasion on my end and for the belief in it. Because if they do in fact roll a high belief on it, the traps will in fact explode on them in their faces. And that's exactly what did happen. Due to a high charisma character and a really, really bad roll on my part. It was quite hilarious though. After that, they landed at Striga, where their ship is in for repairs and refuel. They went back to the bar where they got their tip about the ship, realizing now it might have been kind of a setup. During this effect, they started hearing some odd chanting, and everything didn't seem quite right. They did some inspecting and some looking through and stuff, and lo and behold, they found a chaos planet. Now, I know not all of this is directly in accordance with lore and things like that. I know Striga has not been taken over, as far as I know, by a chaos entity, but we're taking bits and pieces, we're taking some lore, we're adding fun to it. We're just trying to have fun during this. They are currently trying to escape after that. They fought a lovely little battle in the bar against some Chaos Cultists, and now they're trying to get out of Dodge back to their ship. I personally don't know where they're going to choose to go. This map you see here is their current boundaries. They do not have a warp drive, which, if some of you know, is not something that is just readily available on every ship. We are not Star Wars. Spaceships don't all rip through time and space. So, other than that, that's about a catch up for what we're doing. We will see you guys later this week with a brand new episode. It'll be displayed via Roll20. We're going to record everything we do, all the fun, sarcastic remarks, all the yelling and, hey, you're an idiot, all sorts of fun kind of stuff. It's a great group of people. There is 7 of us, and sometimes things go slow. Not everybody can agree. But if any of you've ever tried to agree on a whole lot of things with anybody else, you realize that just doesn't work that way. So, I hope you all join us, and thank you guys for watching.